Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So today we're going to be taking a look at this.
And packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox.
It's my complete collection of Jurassic Park lunchboxes. So the first lunchbox I collected was this one. It's made by Thermos, a very reputable company. I had to obtain this from the States. It still has its original tag here. Enter a Thermos back to school computer sweepstake card here.
Which is a pretty good reason to have a Macintosh at home.
And it's even got a tie-in with Little Caesars Pizza Company.
Your pizza bonus when you buy 2 pizzas with 2 toppings for $8.98. Pizza.
I'm not sure if they're around in the States anymore, but I do like the retro feel. We've got the Jurassic Park logo up here in the corner, and then we've got a caution, keep windows up sign, and then of course we've got the conjoined JP logo there. If we open up the lunchbox here, we have contained inside the reason why I originally purchased this set. Being Thermos, they obviously had to create an insulated bottle for the lunchbox, but this label caused an issue back in 1992-1993. It says, warning, biological material, tetratogenic and mutagenic agents present. Now, unfortunately, people saw this as a real warning.
And packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now they're selling it. You want to sell it.
And thought that in the children's lunchboxes, there were actually biological materials contained inside this Thermos. And unfortunately, it got pulled off the shelves. So this lunchbox actually got withdrawn and made it a little bit sought after and rare for collectors like myself. And this was what started me collecting Jurassic Park lunchboxes. It even came with the original paperwork, which I was really pleased to see that I got this in such original condition. This paperwork here boasts about the bottle. It's called a roughneck bottle, and Thermos are really proud of it. They say that if it breaks, they will replace it for free. And then you can also send away here for a personalized nameplate for $1.50, which you could adhere with an adhesive backing to your lunchbox or Thermos. And I imagine this will transport some of our US viewers back. This is a flyer for Little Caesars Pizza, and you'll get a free baby pan pizza and Coke when you buy one at the regular price. Does Little Caesars still go? Let me know if they're still open, and you get a free surprise prize.
Surprise prize! 2 free prizes for kids. Now at Little Caesars.
So yeah, it's a little promo there for Little Caesars Pizza. One for vintage computer enthusiasts. This is the entry form for the computer sweepstakes that was advertised on the tag of the lunchbox. And you can see it's styled in this old Apple Macintosh style window. You could actually win a Macintosh Performer computer and style writer printer. The approximate retail value is $1,800. But it was this lunchbox, along with its completeness and the story that went with it, that got me collecting Jurassic Park lunchboxes. And soon I started collecting more. So after acquiring that Thermos lunchbox from the US, it made me curious what was available here in the UK when Jurassic Park came out. And this is the answer. These lunchboxes were made by Bluebird, and Bluebird was a company that actually made toys as well as lunchboxes. You may remember Polly Pocket and Mighty Max.
Skull Dungeon.
Wow!
Mighty Max.
Well, they were created by Bluebird. The artwork featured on the front is really on brand. We've got the Tyrannosaurus Rex concept artwork by Crash McCreary. We've got a little slogan up there, if it's not Jurassic Park, it's extinct. And if we open up the lunchbox, you see we have a sandwich box with the Crash McCreary Triceratops concept on there. And we also have a bottle with a pull-up lid. You can access the drink spout there. And this also features the Triceratops artwork. Both the lunchbox and the bottle contain paperwork, original Bluebird paperwork, just telling you about the product itself and how to maintain it. And over the years, I found additional accessories that could be purchased separately. Here's a Dilophosaurus sandwich box. It's the same size as the Triceratops one included with the lunchbox, but it's just got this different design. And I can tell it was sold separately because it's got its own barcode. And it says here, not suitable for children under 36 months due to small parts. I can only assume that's these little catches because they seem pretty flimsy. There was also this bottle available, again with the Dilophosaurus artwork. And this one comes with a little pull-up straw and a little lid, so it's different to the bottle that came in the lunchbox. Let me know in the comments down below if you owned these or used these when you were younger. I have a feeling they were a little bit more scarce because they don't come up as often But I'd love to hear from you if you remember these back in the day. Question that often comes up is, how do I store all of these collectibles? And I do try and save as much space as possible. So here's a US rucksack that I got some years ago. And this is quite a cool little bag in itself. Raptor Attack on the front there with the Jurassic Park logo. Inside you've got lots of pockets to store pens, little bits and pieces, a little zip area there, and a place to put kind of an ID card or something. And at the top you've got a clamp here for a notebook or any important documents that you want to keep attached to the inside. This one has the original tag. Looks like it was $19.99 originally. And I believe it was sent over by my friend Daniel in the US. And I actually store my Bluebird lunchbox inside, which makes the most of the space. Back to the US, I was lucky enough to pick up these plastic kids catchalls. They come in red and yellow, and I believe they're not just lunchboxes. Obviously it goes by the name kids catchalls. They're also for children's keepsakes or toys that they want to store away. But you could happily fit a sandwich in one of these boxes, and I'm sure a lot of parents did use them for that. These came in fantastic condition, complete with the original labels. So as you can see, I've wrapped these in cellophane. Because they display beautifully, I actually have these permanently on display in the display room. And another thing that I love about these is how they resemble the lunchboxes that you see in the cafeteria area in Jurassic Park the film. They're not exactly the same as those, but they're very close, and the way they've got the logo on the front, it just transports me back to that moment in the film when you see this plethora of Jurassic Park merchandise. So that is the Jurassic Park kids catchalls from the US. And for years that was the extent of my Jurassic Park lunchbox collection, until recently I managed to track down this. It's another Jurassic Park thermos lunchbox. And this one is part of the Reusable Lunchbox system line. They did this for other franchises, not just Jurassic Park. Like my other thermos lunchbox, it has a matching tag and tells you that you can enter the computer sweepstakes. And it's got the Little Caesars promotional tie-in. And then we got a little label here for the Reusable Lunchbox system. And it's quite cool because it's actually talking about how environmentally conscious this pack is and how reusable it is. All components are reusable, no paper or plastic to throw away. So it's quite forward thinking for, you know, a 1992, 1993 lunchbox. And if we open up the lunchbox, I was really impressed when this arrived how new everything actually is. We've got this little Tupperware box here. And if I open this up, inside we've got some more thermos paperwork. We've got a cooling puck that you can put in your freezer, and it will keep whatever's in here nice and fresh. A shoulder strap for the actual lunchbox that's never been used. We've got more paperwork which matches the thermos that we saw earlier. And you'll notice that this one doesn't have the biohazard warning. So whether they brought this line in to replace the existing, who knows? And yeah, no mutagenic substances to be found. So there we have it. That's my Jurassic Park lunchbox collection. And a little brief history of the thermos mutagenic substances ban, which was in place in 1992 and 1993. I hope you've enjoyed this video. The video was only made possible by my finding this one recently, and I think that's all the lunchboxes out there. And I bet there's more Bluebird accessories and pieces to go along with the Black UK lunchbox, but that's what I've found so far, and I hope you enjoyed today. Did you own any of these? Let me know if this has brought back any memories. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment down below. In the meantime, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Lunchbox.